The leaders of Britain, France and Canada are threatening Israel with, quote, concrete actions if it does not cease its renewed military offensive in Gaza and lift restrictions on humanitarian aid. Now, that threat comes as Israeli strikes over the enclave continue, reportedly killing at least 67 people overnight. That's according to Gaza's Hamas-run health ministry. For more on this, let's connect now with CBS News foreign correspondent Debora Patta. She is in Tel Aviv. Deborah, great to see you. Just bring us up to speed on the latest on the situation inside Gaza at this hour.
Well, those strikes continue relentlessly on Gaza every single day now, with death tolls in the dozens daily. And as of now, the other issue, of course, remains aid. Only 5 trucks have been allowed into Gaza. That was yesterday, possibly another 4 today. This despite the fact that the World Food Programme says it has enough food on standby to feed the entire population of Gaza for a month. The United Nations says that, while it's a welcome development to allow that aid in, 5 trucks is a drop in the ocean, with global hunger experts warning, Errol, that famine is looming following that nearly 3-month-long Israeli aid blockade. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's decision to resume just minimal aid comes after considerable pressure from allies, including the United States, who are saying that they won't be able to support Israel's war if there are images of mass starvation from Gaza. And you also have allies, the UK, Canada and France, saying that denying aid runs the risk of violating international humanitarian law.
And Deborah, those nations also threatening these concrete actions if Israel doesn't stop its offensive. Has there been any reaction from Israel to that? And what might those concrete actions be?
Well, the response is twofold. Before the statement, for the first time in a social media post, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu admitted that Gaza is nearing a hunger crisis and he would allow that limited aid to Gaza. But then came that sharply worded statement from Israel's allies saying that the aid was inadequate, that the suffering of Palestinians was intolerable and threatening sanctions. There's also been very rare criticism of Netanyahu from inside Israel. Retired general and leader of an opposition political party, Yair Golan, said that Israel risks becoming an outcast and that a sane country, and I quote here, does not kill babies for a hobby. Netanyahu's called Golan's remarks wild incitement, and he's also rejected the comments by international allies saying that it's a huge prize for Hamas. Errol?
All right, Debora Patta in Tel Aviv with the latest for us. Deborah, thank you.